less than P class equals data end equals 614, data start equals 74 greater than. It's hard to believe, but Michelle Trachtenberg. Yes, the same Michelle who we watched grow up on screen from Harriet the Spy to Buffy the Vampire Slayer and then take over our TVs again in Gossip Girl, has tragically passed away at just 39 years old. The news was confirmed by the New York City Medical Examiner. She died of natural causes, specifically complications from diabetes mellitus. It's such a painful shock, especially when you think about how young she was and how much more she had to give, both creatively and personally. Less than P class equals data end equals 1104, data start equals 616, greater than Michelle was found in her New York City apartment back in February, unresponsive and unconscious. And while the news at the time was murky, we now know that her passing stemmed from ongoing health struggles. Interestingly, her family, who are Orthodox Jews, requested that no autopsy be performed due to religious beliefs. The medical examiner respected that, since there was no evidence of foul play, and instead used toxicology and external examinations to determine her cause of death. Less than PA class equals data end equals 1643. Data start equals 1106 greater than. What's especially heartbreaking is learning that Michelle had gone through a liver transplant, had battled back issues, bone problems, and had reportedly suffered several falls. Even with all those challenges, people close to her say she faced it all with strength and grace. That she didn't let it define her. She even addressed public speculation about her appearance on Instagram not long before her passing, affirming that she was happy and hadn't undergone any plastic surgery, just dealing with life and health, like so many others. Less than P class equals data end equals 2012. Data start equals 1645, greater than. Michelle's career was nothing short of iconic for millennials who grew up watching her. Whether she was solving mysteries as Harriet, or bringing emotional depth as Dawn Summers in Buffy, or playing the deliciously chaotic Georgina Sparks in Gossip Girl, she always stood out. She had that spark, the kind of presence that made you remember her, scene after scene. Less than P class equals data end equals 2574, data start equals 2014, greater than. Tributes have poured in since her passing, with friends and co-stars remembering her as passionate, loyal, and brilliantly unique. Blake Lively said it best. Michelle gave 200% to everything she did. She was loud in her laughter, deep in her loyalty, and fully herself in every way. Rosie O'Donnell, Sarah Michelle Gellar, even Princess Eugenie paid their respects. And one of the most touching tributes came from director Casey Thibault, who said he's fighting to get a script Michelle had written produced, calling it one of the best screenplays he's ever read. Less than P class equals data end equals 3012, data start equals 2576. Greater than. Michelle's story is one that hits close to home, not just because she was a familiar face on our screens, but because she was someone who quietly fought hard battles behind the scenes. Her loss is a reminder of how invisible some struggles can be, even for those who seem to shine the brightest. She left an indelible mark on pop culture and on the hearts of her fans. Rest in peace, Michelle. You were more than a star, you were a light. Stay subscribed for more videos.